So welcome, you guys. We're going to begin by closing our eyes and bring your palms to face down, resting on the thighs or the knees. And as you close the eyes, you're going to take the gaze downward towards the tip of the nose. This is a drishti that helps us focus, cueing ourselves to let go of the chatter of the mind. We release any future projections. We let go of anything that's already happened. And we invite ourselves to be present in the here and the now, the beauty of this moment. Let's start to notice how you're breathing. You're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And in this nostril breathing, notice the sensations that arise. Dynamic energy coming in on the inhale, releasing toxins on the exhale. And also doing a body scan here, check in with your spine. If you're sloped over in any way, you're rounded, start to engage the abdominals, lift the chest up and forward, push the sit bones down into the ground, and lift and lengthen from the base of the spine all the way through the top of the head. We're sitting really strong and active. And just like an antenna on a TV would be picking up the frequencies to tune in the clearest picture, our spine being the antenna to pick up the universal energy of healing, light vibration. And let's take a few clearing breaths here together. On the next inhale, expand the belly, the diaphragm, all the way into the chest, lengthening breath. And then exhale out through the mouth, ha sound, releasing any tension, let it go. Inhale, belly, diaphragm, all the way into the chest. Exhaling, ha sound, releasing tension, letting go. And two more full breaths. Inhale, wave-like breath through the body, up the spine. Exhaling, big ha sound, releasing. One more full breath, belly, diaphragm, chest. Exhaling, big ha sound, release. Nice, go ahead and return back to nostril breathing. Connecting to the energy of your heart. The heart, the highest intelligence. Feel it beating into the chest. Also, the energy body of the heart, the fourth chakra, Anahata chakra. In the yogic tradition is where all the healing begins, where all the answers reside right within us. As we connect to our heart energy, asking yourself, what is it that you need most in your life today? And as that answer arises, set an intention for your practice. Set an intention for the day. And as we set our intention, holding it there at the heart center, fueling it with vibration of unconditional love and gratitude. We'll bring our hands together, palm to palm, as a gesture of devotion. We gently bring our chin towards the chest, bowing in reverence to the earth, the universe, all the teachers that came before us, the ones within us and the ones that will follow. And slowly bringing that head back through to center, and we'll go ahead and open those eyes. And as we come on to our hands and knees, you're going to spread your fingertips nice and wide, rooting through your palms. Knees are going to be at hip-width apart. Knees are directly under the hips, and then the hands are shoulder-width apart, wrists under shoulders. Okay, we're going to come right into downward facing dog. You're going to tuck the toes under, lift the hips into the sky, and start to walk your heels side to side in a bicycling motion. Keep breathing steadily in through the nose and out through the nose. On our next inhale, come up onto the toes, lift the heels, lift the hips, hollow the low belly, and then exhale, draw the heels towards the earth. Lift those quadriceps to really engage the thigh muscles. Rotate your inner thighs towards the wall behind you. Breathe. On our next exhale, we're going to bring the knees back to the ground, table position. Moving into a hip opener, you're going to step your left foot forward so the left ankle, left knee are in a straight line. From here, tuck the right toes under, press through this right heel. And if this feels like a little too much for you, you're just starting out in the practice, or you're working with an injury, keep the right knee on the ground. But otherwise, right knee is lifted, you're engaging that right quadricep. Hug this left knee in towards the left shoulder, and then find length from the base of the spine all the way through the top of the head. Breathe here, draw the belly button towards the spine, engaging the abdominals. And energize your body with dynamic action, focused breath. On that next exhale, bring the right knee to the ground. Left knee is going to step back, table position. And we'll draw 3 circles with the left knee in one direction. And then reverse it, 3 circles, opposite direction. Getting lubrication into our hip joint. When we're finished, we'll return back to table position. You're going to step that right foot forward. So now the right ankle, right knee are in a straight line. You're hugging this right knee towards the right shoulder, hollowing the low belly, and then tuck the left toes under. Press through this left heel. Now notice if you start to round the spine or collapse in any way, engage the butt muscles, draw the sit bones together, push down through this right foot, lengthen from the base of the spine through the top of the head. Keep pressing out through this left heel, breathing. And notice how the mind may want to distract you, may want to take you to an event that has already happened or what's going to happen next. And so not only are we opening and stretching our bodies, but we're also training our minds to focus on this moment. So when we check in with our thoughts, we bring them back to here and now, the sensations of the body, the vibration of the breath, and the heart. On that next exhale, left knee is going to step back to the ground. Right knee will come back, table position. And we'll draw 3 circles with the right knee in one direction. And then reverse it out, 3 circles, opposite direction. When we're all finished in table position, we're going to go into cat-cow rotation. On the inhale, drop the belly, lift the hips, lift the chest, gaze up. Exhale, tuck the chin, tailbone, round the spine, sit back towards your heels. Inhale, scoop forward, drop the belly, lift the hips, lift the chest, gaze up. Exhale, round and release, sit back. Keep moving with your breath. Exaggerate, play with the movement. This can be as fast or as slow as you like. We're waking up the energy in the spine, realigning our hips, our shoulders. And let's go for 3 more rounds. Steady, fluid movement. On your next exhale, you're going to sit back on the heels, bring your knees wide, and then bring the forehead to the ground. Walk the hands out in front of you. Take a deep breath into the upper back area. And then exhale out through the mouth, ha sound. Nice, deep breath into the upper back. Unconditional love, gratitude. Exhale, ha sound. One more, full deep breath in gratitude for this moment, this life, this breath. And then exhale, ha sound. Come back to nostril breathing. So those of you that are newer to the practice, you can always come back to this pose if you need to reset, catch the breath, If you're feeling dizzy, this is always available to you. On our next inhale, we're going to come back into table position. Exhale, tuck the toes under, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg into the sky on the inhale. Exhale, step that right foot in between the palms, tuck the left toes under, hands come to the hips in a high lunge. So your right hip's drawing back, left hip down and forward. Really engage this back leg. Sit a little deeper. Now we're going to bring our arms out in front of us. Palms facing one another. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, back and then down. Reach those arms straight by the ears. Find length through the side body. Deep breath. On our next exhale, palms come to the ground. We'll inhale to a plank position. Plank is like the beginning of a push-up. You're pressing through the heels, quadriceps engaged. Low belly drawing in. If you need to, have your knees on the ground. On our next exhale, chaturanga push-up or knees, chest, chin. Inhale to a cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, come back through to downward facing dog. And lift the left leg up into the sky. Inhale, strong left leg. Exhale, left foot steps forward, tuck the right toes under. High lunge, hands are going to start out at the hips. So here the tendency to just kind of collapse in this back leg. You want to really activate, press out through this right heel. Fire up your right quadricep, arms reach out in front. Palms facing one another, working on our rotation of the shoulders. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, back and away. And then bring the arms straight by the ears. Long line of energy, deep breath. That hint of a smile throughout the being. On our next exhale, palms come to the ground. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, chaturanga push-up or knees, chest, chin. Inhale to a cobra, upward dog. Exhale, come on back through, downward facing dog. And we're going to look forward. Walk the feet forward, right foot, left foot, come to the very top of the mat. Separate the feet out about 6 to 8 inches. Take the hands to the shins, bend the knees, inhale, lift and lengthen. Keep the knees bent, exhale, bring the belly towards the thighs. Let the head, neck, torso all release and grab opposite elbows. Letting your head, your neck, torso all hang there, you can either keep the knees bent or start to straighten the legs. Shifting the weight forward into the front of the feet, getting a really nice, delicious stretch through the whole back side of the body. Breathing deep, in through the nose, out through the nose. And releasing our elbows, bend the knees, tuck the chin into the chest, inhale. Exhale, roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Draw the low belly in, low rib cage in. Shoulders are going to come back down away from the ears. Head comes up, last inhale, bring those arms out and around, gaze up. Stay standing, exhale, lower the arms down, palms up, hearts open. All right. So we're going to come to the very top of the mat. The big toes are going to touch. Ankles are drawing towards one another. Gently tuck the tailbone so you hollow the low belly and then lift the sternum up and forward. Shoulders back and down. You're looking at the tip of the nose. On the inhale, bring the arms out and around. Gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Press down through the feet and move from the hips. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop the feet back. Take it through chaturanga push-up. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, come back through downward dog. Really nice focus in the room, you guys. Just stay with your breath. That's the key. We focus on the breath, and then we also ask our eyes to focus on one single spot. So notice if you're looking around, pick one spot. Stay there with the eyes. And looking forward, bottom of the exhale, you're going to step or hop the feet forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Back to standing on the inhale, strong legs, arms out and around, gaze up. Exhale, arms come down and around, hands meet at our heart. We're going to do one more of A. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop the feet back. Take it through chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Looking forward, bottom of the exhale, step or hop the feet forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Come back to standing on the inhale, strong legs, arms out and around, gaze up. Exhale, arms come down and around. Hands meet at our heart. We're gonna go into chair pose. Bend the knees, squeeze the thighs and knees together. Feet can always be at hip width apart, and then bring the arms straight by the ears. If your feet are at hip width apart, you're gonna keep your legs at hip width apart. All right. So here, see if you can bring your torso up a little bit more and then sit a little deeper. That's it. One more breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, step or hop the feet back. Take it through chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back through downward facing dog. Right leg is going to rise on the inhale. Exhale, step the right foot forward, turn the left heel to the ground, rise up, warrior one. So let's all straighten our right leg for a moment. Draw your right hip back, ground through that left heel. Now bring that right knee bent again. And then either look straight ahead or shift the gaze up towards the hands. Breathe. So when we hold the poses longer, we're helping release the blockages through our nervous system, our lymphatic system, also our muscles. Breathe into those areas that you feel resistance. Exhale completely. On our next exhale, palms come to the ground. We'll inhale, plank position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left side, left leg rises. Exhale, step that left foot forward, turn the right heel to the ground, bring the arms straight by the ears. All right, and then you're gonna straighten this left leg. Ground through the right heel, draw the left hip back, right hip forward. And then from there, bend the left knee again. Hollow the low belly, hollow the low rib cage. Lengthen through the fingertips. You could even wiggle them a little bit, get some life in your hands. Sit a little deeper, breathe. On our next exhale, palms come to the ground. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And so I'll take a lion's breath, deep breath in through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. Back to nostril breathing. Looking forward, bottom of your next exhale, step or hop the feet forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, squeeze the thighs and knees together. Inhale, Uttanasana, chair pose. Exhale, come on back through to standing. Inhale, bring those arms out and around, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop the feet back, take it through, chaturanga push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back through, downward facing dog. Right leg's gonna rise on the inhale. Exhale, step that right foot forward, bring the top of the left foot, left knee to the ground. Right knee, right ankle are in a straight line. We're gonna move into a twist here. Right hand comes to the waist, inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left elbow to the outside of the right thigh, right palm presses into the left, and then from the belly, twist. So from the belly all the way to the top of the head, twist. If you want to be more active, tuck the left toes under, press through this left heel. Breathe. This is not about perfection, it's about practice. We are practicing being present. On our next exhale, unravel, bring the arms straight by the ears, high lunge. Find that line of energy. Exhale, palms come to the ground. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, chaturanga push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg rises on the inhale. Exhale, step that left foot forward, bring the top of the right foot, right knee to the ground. So start out here by hollowing the belly, tucking the tailbone slightly. Right arm reaches up. Right elbow crosses to the outside of the left thigh. Left palm presses into the right. And then from the belly, twist. Gaze over your left shoulder. If you feel steady, you want to be more active, tuck the right toes under, press through that right heel. Breathe. Stay energized in the abdominals to massage the internal organs, helping with the elimination, assimilation process, as well as stoking the fire. We stoke the fire to burn off any attitudes that are holding us back in our third chakra, our center of willpower. Arms are going to come up straight by the ears on that next inhale, lengthen. Exhale, palms come to the ground. Step back, plank position. Inhale here at plank. Exhale, bring the knees to the ground, lower all the way onto the belly. Okay, from here you're going to bring your big toes to touch and interlace the fingers behind. If interlacing the fingers behind is impossible, grab your strap. Hold onto the strap. Shoulders are back and down, big toes are touching. On the inhale, you're going to lift the legs, lift the arms, look at the tip of the nose. Strengthening our lower middle back, massaging the internal organs of the stomach, the large, small intestines. Push the pelvis, push the belly into the ground, lift a little higher. Breathe. We're strengthening our hamstrings. On that next exhale, gently release. Plant those hands underneath the shoulders, press back into a child's pose. Inhale to a table position. Exhale, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. We're going to look forward, walk or hop the feet forward, cross the ankles when you get towards the hands, bend the knees, drop the buttocks towards the ground, and then sit down. Bring the legs out in front, and we're going to come all the way onto our backs here. Have your strap nearby. So as we come onto our backs, you're going to cross this right ankle on top of the left knee, flex the right foot, draw the left knee in towards the chest. Take the right arm in between the thighs, interlace the hands. Both feet are flexed. You're drawing this left knee towards you as you draw the right knee away from you. And let's all close the eyes here. Close the eyes, take your gaze to the tip of the nose, that concentration drishti. Connect to your vibration, that unique essence of your being. Notice the breath. And in that, as we connect to our unique essence, the breath, we also connect to the universal, that we're all part of the same thing. We're letting go of our separateness and going into unity with awareness. The eyes are going to open. We're going to draw this left foot to the ground. Right foot to the ground. We'll go to the other side. Left ankle crosses to the top of the right knee. Flex your left foot and draw that right knee in towards the chest. Thread the left arm in between the thighs, interlace the hands around the back of the right thigh. Elbows in towards the rib cage. Left knee away from the body as you draw the right knee towards the body, and then close the eyes again. This time, bring the gaze towards the point between the eyebrows, your third eye. Breathe into that center of intuition, our sixth sense. Connect to the universal wisdom that you are part of. Keep the feet really active here. Actively draw the right knee towards you as you draw the left knee away. A few more breaths. One more deep breath here on that next exhale. Step the right foot to the ground, left foot comes to the ground, and then straighten out the left leg. Draw this right knee into the chest, hands come to the back of the thigh or 2 inches below the right knee. Draw this right knee in towards the chest, massaging the ascending colon. Flex both feet, elbows down towards the ground. The eyes can be soft, you could also close them. Breathing deep in. As you exhale, see if you can squeeze that knee a little tighter into the body. Okay, we'll take our strap here, wrap the strap around the ball of the right foot. Take the strap into the right hand. This is great for stretching out the hamstring and the calf. You're going to flex through this right foot. You can either flex the left foot or point the toes, that's up to you, and then draw that right shoulder back and down as you draw this right leg towards the torso. Rotate those inner thighs towards one another, so it's an internal rotation of the thighs, and keep pressing that right heel towards the ceiling. Legs straight, yep. Locked in. And it can be locked in because there's no weight on the knee joint, so it's safe to lock here. And breathe into it. Breathe into any of that resistance. So it could be mental, but it also often is just physical. For many of us, we spend a lot of time sitting, and so this is a great stretch for those areas of our body that stagnate. Engage the abdominals, hollow the low belly. Okay, we're going to bring our right leg out to the side. Left sit bone stays on the ground. Look over your left shoulder. Breathe here. Right leg stays straight and active. Notice the mind if it's wandering. Come back to this moment, this breath, this pose. We're going to inhale, bring this right leg back through to center. And then bring the right foot a little bit outside of that right shoulder for half happy baby pose. Bend the right knee towards the outer rib cage. You can take your calf, your ankle, your foot, if you don't want to use the strap here. But it's like you're standing on the ceiling with this right foot. Left foot's pointed or flexed. You're actively drawing this right knee down towards the ground. And breathe. Really nice focus. 3 more breaths here. We'll gently release the strap, release the leg, bring the arms alongside the body. Draw 3 circles with this right knee in one direction. And then reverse it, 3 circles, opposite direction, getting lubrication into our joints, mobility, and then straighten out that right leg. We'll touch the toes, notice the difference. That right leg's gonna feel a little lighter and longer. And now we'll go to the other side. You're gonna draw this left knee in. Hands come to the back of the left thigh or 2 inches below the left knee. Elbows in towards the rib cage. Flex both feet. Massaging the descending colon on this side, helping with elimination. Jaw is soft, tongue is soft. The eyes are gently open, or you are welcome to close them. If you have a tendency towards depression or withdrawal, it's better to keep your eyes open throughout the practice. However, if you have a tendency to be overstimulated or anxious, it can help to close the eyes. Soft, yet strong. Stay strong in the abdominals, strong in the biceps. Okay, and we'll take our strap, wrap it around the ball of the left foot, kick that left foot up towards the sky. Left hand takes the strap, right hand on the right hip. Your choice to flex or point this right foot, but the left foot stays really active. So yes, again, we're gonna lock out the knee. You're engaging this left quadricep. It's like you're standing on the ceiling as you draw this left leg toward you. Breath flowing. Internal rotation of the thighs. And if the mind is really active, give it something positive to focus on, like what are you grateful for? Keep anchoring those sit bones down, hollowing the belly, pressing through this left heel. A few more breaths here. Another great thing to focus on is what is sacred to you. What is sacred in general, like the ocean or the mountains, the stars, the moon. Okay, we're gonna look over our right shoulder, bring this left leg out to the side. Right buttocks, left buttocks stay on the ground. Really active in your left leg. Keep engaging that left quadricep, getting into that left hip crease. And breathe. Soften the jaw, soften the forehead, the eyes. 2 more breaths here. Keep pressing out through that left heel, really active. So we're strong and then also supple. That balance of effort and surrender. Belly's engaged. On the next inhale, bring the leg back through to center. Then bring that left foot a little wider, so it's a little outside that left shoulder, and bend the left knee towards that outer rib cage. You can keep the hand on the strap or take your ankle, calf, or foot for half happy baby pose. You're drawing this left knee down towards the ground. Keep engaging abdominals. Point the right toes and breathe. Shoulders back and down. Few more breaths. All right, and then arms come alongside the body. Release the foot. Draw 3 circles with that right knee in one direction. And then reverse it out, 3 circles, opposite direction. Your guys' focus is amazing. You're doing great staying here in the present moment with that hip. Straighten out the left leg. Bring the arms straight by the ears. Pretend you're a star out in the galaxy. Point the fingers, point the toes, stretch. Exhale out through the mouth. Ah. Inhale, point the fingers, point the toes, stretch. Exhale. Ah. One more, full body stretch. Ah, nice. Walk those feet in towards the buttocks. Ankles, knees, hips are all going to be in a straight line. Bring the arms alongside the body. Palms rooted for bridge pose. Inhale, lift the pelvis, lift the heart. Exhale, tuck the shoulders underneath the back. So if you're a beginner, then you want to bring your hands to your low back to support you. Your neck and shoulders should feel very comfortable here. If you're a little more advanced, interlace the fingers and squeeze the shoulder blades and elbows towards one another. Keep pushing the shoulders into the ground, feet into the ground as you lift the pelvis up, breathing. And then come up onto the toes, arms alongside the body, lower down, upper back, middle back, and lower back. Hug the knees into the chest, engage the belly, rock yourself back and forth, back and forth. We're gonna come all the way up to a seat. And as we come up to a seat, you're gonna bring your knees behind you. So the knees and the hips are lined up again. Knees are directly under the hips. Hands are directly under the shoulders. Deep breath in. On the exhale, tuck the toes under, come into downward facing dog, and just notice the difference from the very first time we took this pose today to now. We did a lot of focus on our hips, the backside of the legs. Feel that opening. Celebrate that things change. And that within the change, there's that one constant, the vibration of unity, of unconditional love, light vibration. As we celebrate change, we're going to inhale, right leg up, belly's connected. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Tuck the left toes under, high lunge, arms come up straight by the ears, strong. Sit a little deeper in that right knee, press out through the left heel, draw the sit bones together. On our next exhale, palms come to the ground. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, chaturanga push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg rises on the inhale. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Tuck the right toes under. Come on up, high lunge. Press down through the left heel. Press out through the right heel. Draw the sit bones together. Breathe. On our next exhale, palms come to the ground. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, come on back through downward facing dog. And then we're gonna bring our knees to the ground. As you bring the knees to the ground, you're gonna bring your forearms to the ground. So the elbows, wrists, and shoulders are all lined up. From here, we're coming back into downward facing dog. So this is downward dog B. Lift the hips into the sky, let the head, the neck release. Just getting a little more into our shoulders here. And breathing. On our next exhale, knees come to the ground. Plant those hands back under the shoulders, table position. Reach the right arm out straight by the ear, left leg out. Flex through this left heel. Draw the low belly in. Now bring that right hand towards the left ankle. See if you can grab that left foot. For some of us, you'll be able to do it. Others, it's just a thought and action. Kick the left leg up. All right, on that exhale, release, come back to the center where we started. Lightly place that right hand, left knee to the ground. Right leg kicks out, left leg comes up. Excuse me, left arm, right leg. Long engagement here, so this is all about core strength, really engaged in your inner thigh. Now turning that left palm to face the wall, reach that left hand towards your right foot, bend the right knee, grab the right foot or ankle, lift up with that right foot. Just getting a nice stretch into the hip, shoulders, still working on core strength. Ooh, all right, and then gently release, come on back through to center. Table position. Few rounds of cat-cow here. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the hips, lift the chest, gaze up. Exhale, tuck the chin, tailbone, round the spine, sit back to the heels. Inhale, scoop the forward, drop the belly, lift the hips, lift the chest. Exhale, round and release, sit back. 3 more, steady, fluid movement. Two more. Nice, you guys. On that next exhale, sit back on the heels, bring the forehead to the ground. Arms reach out in front, child's pose. Nurturing breaths. And we're slowly going to roll up to a seat, vertebra by vertebra. Shift the weight out onto the hips, bring the legs out in front. Come towards the center of your mat, cross your ankles, take your hands to your knees, engage the belly, and then rock yourself back and forth a few rounds. Back and forth, just massaging the spine. And from here, slowly come all the way into your laying position of corpse pose. Arms alongside the body, palms face up. The eyes closed, the jaw is soft. So I'll take a few clearing breaths together. Inhale, belly, diaphragm, chest. Exhale out through the mouth. Ah. Inhale, belly, diaphragm, chest. Exhale. Ah. 2 more. Belly, diaphragm, chest. Exhale. Ah. Last one. Belly, diaphragm, chest. Exhale. Ah, all right, and then just let go here. The earth is supporting you. And that grounding energy of the earth as we nestle into it. Let go of needing to do anything, to be anywhere. Let go of the titles that you hold, your first name, your last, all the positions. Allow yourself to be open and receptive to the dynamic healing energy of this universe. And dust we've been, dust will be. When the earth is gone, we will still be free. Fire we have been, fire we will be. When the flames burn out, we will still be free. Water we have been, water we will be. When the water runs dry, we will still be free. Air we have been, air we will be. When the winds die down, we will still be free. Forever we have been, always we will be. Forever, always, we'll be free. Forever, always, Om Shanti. And taking a deep breath into the body. Bring the right hand to the belly. Bring your right hand to the belly and the left hand to your heart center. Take a moment there, feel your heartbeat vibrating through these two pulse points. And connect to the intention that you set. And slowly draw the knees into the chest, turn to the right side, and find your way up to a seat sitting cross-legged or on the heels. Just as we began in seated meditation, we'll seal the practice So taking that upright seat, sitting cross-legged on the heels, the spine is strong, the chest is open, the eyes closed, and the gaze turned inward and upward this time, towards the point between the eyebrows, our third eye. Doorway to infinite wisdom. So it is said that we are all born knowing the deepest answers of the universe. We connect to that thread through the third eye. And as you feel your sit bones grounded into the earth, the crown, the top of the head lengthening towards the sky, watch your breath as it fills the body on the inhale and as it exits on the exhale. And bringing the palms to face upward. If they're facing down, creating those empty bowls. And begin to fill your palms, these bowls, with gratitude. What are you grateful for? Let each breath bring in thoughts, connections of gratitude. And we breathe into this gratitude until our bowls are overflowing and we find ourselves sitting in an ocean of gratitude together. And bringing the palms together, start to rub the hands together quickly. Feel the heat, that fire from your heart going into the hands. And then lightly place the hands over the eyes. May we see with the vibration of unconditional love. Bring the hands over the ears lightly. May we hear with the vibration of unconditional love. And then bringing the hands over the mouth, may we speak from a state of compassion and unconditional love. Hands are going to meet together palm to palm in front of our heart center as a gesture of balance, devotion, and gratitude. This moment, right here, right now, is all we know to be true. Celebrating life with presence, awareness, and compassion. Namaste. Thank you. I am grateful for all of you.